Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out the Xtreme Solution products you see on the screen, the LVR 503 Dynamic Cut, the LVR 367 Ice, and finish up with the LVR 365 Elite Gold Polish. These products were sent to me by Xtreme Solutions free of charge, so thank you Aaron at Xtreme Solutions for sending them out. But the opinions expressed in this video are my own, and in this video you'll see that I'm a novice at this, so I am learning. So thank you for Xtreme Solutions sending them out so I can learn this a little bit better going forward and hopefully show you more products in the future from Xtreme Solutions. Here is the top of the tailgate on my 2004 Chevrolet SSR. As you can see, the clear coat has a ton of scratches and swirls in it. This is a 16-year-old vehicle. There's been no prior paint corrections to this or clear coat corrections, so I'm going to be using the Xtreme Solutions products today to take a look and see what I can do to clear this up. And we can see that the cargo cover lid is in much the same condition. A darker paint color would show the imperfections in the paint color a bit easier, but we'll work with the lighting and the yellow color that I have here to best show you the scratches I'm trying to remove. I'm using a clay bar product to remove the contaminants on the cargo cover here before we proceed with the Xtreme Solution products to make sure we're starting off with a clean surface. In the earlier segment, I showed you the scratches and swirls that are present in this clear coat on this 2004 Chevrolet SSR. Today I'm going to use the Xtreme Solution products you see before you. I'm first going to try the least aggressive one, which is the LVR 367 Ice. And that may be enough to take it out. If it is, great, I'll stop at that point. I'll do this test section right here and see how it turns out. And then if not, then I'll switch over to this more aggressive version of their LVR 503 Dynamic Cut. And then after that, then I'll switch back to this one, since this one will polish it up and remove any haze or glaze or anything that's still there. So with that, I'm going to switch over the camera view a little bit tighter in here so you can see me applying it with the buffer that I have and see what it turns out like. I'm going to be using this Porter Cable 7424XP buffer, and I'm going to be setting it at speed number 3. I'm using the blue pad, which is a 19162 pad from Xtreme Solutions, and I'm going to apply the polish now to that. I've shaken the bottle, the LVR 367 Ice. So let's do. No, there was no dusting or anything. I may have applied a little bit too much here, but we'll see what it turns out like. Yeah, that took out some of the scratches, but there's still several there, so I think I'm gonna have to go up to the cutting compound and apply that here, so we'll see what that turns out like, and then we'll back down to the 367 Ice and see what it looks like. Let's get this nice and dried. Does look better, certainly better. It's probably removed 50% of the scratches, but the major scratches are still kind of there. Much better, but still scratches are present. Let's bring in a little closer so you can hopefully see what I'm talking about. There's far more scratches there still. Of course I didn't buff that. This is better, but there's still some light scratches in it. At least what appear to be light scratches, so I'm gonna, maybe I didn't apply enough pressure, or maybe I need to slow down a little bit, but I don't want to get it too aggressive in one particular area for too long. Probably removed about 85–90% of the scratches. So here's the area that I just processed, and the line is here. So it is far better. There's still some light scratches in it. And then as we cross over, we can see there's quite a bit more in the original surface. So it has done a pretty good job of removing about 80%, 85% of the scratches and swirls that were there. So for my particular situation, I'm going to have to do the two-step process where I have to put the cutting compound on there and then come back with the ice one at the end. So let's see if I can get a little bit better results on the overall cargo cover and tailgate top here, and show you the results at the end. I'm starting off with the LVR 503 Dynamic Cut, which I'll be applying to the entire cargo cover. And as I get through that, I'll of course clean it off with the microfiber towels, and I was very impressed with the fact that there's no dusting with this particular set of products, so it was all nice and dry and I could easily remove it with the microfiber towels. Now I've moved on to the LVR 367 ice product, and again covering the entire cargo cover. The blue piece of protective tape on the right hand side there is to cover that paint imperfection that I have on the cargo cover. And now let's check out the results. Here is the cargo cover and tailgate after the two applications of the two different Xtreme Solutions products, and it is far better. There are still some light scratches that can be seen, but this is like 80% reduced compared to where I started. And I've not applied a wax or anything yet. I've just done the two cutting and polishing compounds so far. And let's see if we can get it's not really going to show well on that direction. But here's the tailgate top. It has reduced quite a bit, but there's still some. I don't want to get too aggressive with my first application here. I want to learn what I'm doing. And of course, as you probably saw, I'm not an expert at this, but it got far better there, and plus it's on its own small ledge there. I don't want to apply too much pressure and cut through anything. So, but on the actual cargo cover, it seems to have done a reasonably good job of taking away scratches. There are still some there. I need to clean off all the compound at this point, but it's far better than it was. Like I said, about 80% removed. I'm now applying the LVR 365 Elite Gold Polish. It can be applied by hand or with a buffer. Figure I tried the hand approach since there's not that much surface area to work with here. It dries to a nice haze and is easily removed by a microfiber towel. And again, there's no dusting with this product as well. So I was quite impressed with that with the entire Xtreme Solutions product suite that I use today. And it seems to leave a pretty good polish and helps hide some of the remaining scratches in the clear coat. Here's the completed product from my efforts today. Looks much better. It's still some scratches in it that are kind of deep in the clear coat, but it looks 80%, 85% resolved as far as the number of scratches and swirls. See if I can get a little closer in here. There's still some imperfections in the paint. That's just the name of the game, unfortunately, with the SSR cargo cover lids. That patch I'm focusing in right now, that hazy patch, that was there from the factory. Plus that little imperfection somewhere here, there we go. That was there from the beginning. This is the fourth SSR I've owned, and of course not at the same time, but every time there's some sort of imperfection in the paint in the cargo cover. Just unfortunately the way it was with the production of these vehicles. And let's see if we can get I'd say 60 to 70% of the scratches on the top of the tailgate. Again, I didn't want to get too aggressive given the angle there, but it looks better, I believe. Yeah, you can still see some there. But if we get onto the cargo cover, it's much better. Again, the hazing is part of the paint, unfortunately. Clear coat, but it's like I said, about 80% resolved as far as scratches and swirls and everything, so I'm quite happy with that. And as I learn more about applying this kind of product in the future, hopefully I'll get a little bit better at it and be able to show you a little bit more. But that reflection right there off the side light that I have is pretty darn good compared to what it was before. So that's what I have for you today. Hopefully that shows you that the Xtreme Solutions products actually do work pretty well, and even for a novice such as myself. I'll be exploring their products more in the future. Their customer service has been great, and I appreciate their support. Thank you, Aaron, for sending these products out to me to test out and to learn from. So I hope you can take from this experience that they seem to work pretty well. Again, a better person that knows more about applying this might get a little bit better result, but I'm willing to learn. So hopefully you'll see more videos like this on the channel going forward. Make sure you check out the description section of this video for links related to the products in this video from Xtreme Solutions. And if you purchase products from Xtreme Solutions on their website, use the promo code RETRO10 to get 10% off your purchase. If you like the content of the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified when I upload new videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching.